This is Barry Zalma on insurance. I'm continuing on construction defects and how to understand the actual construction of a dwelling. And in this video, we will just start with interior floor finishes. Concrete is poured in place from 3.5 to 6 inches thick at various areas of a dwelling. It is usually poured into a form built with lumber or uses already placed foundation walls as forms for basement and first floor slabs. The concrete floors are usually reinforced with number 3, 4, and/or 5 steel rods welded in a 6 by 6 inch mesh. Some people even finish the basic concrete floor, cover it with a polyurethane finish, and use it as its final finish. Hardwood floors are usually prefinished, standard, red or white oak, with dimensions of 3/8 inch by 7/8 inch or 3/8 inch by 1.5 inch, and other variations depending on the needs of the builder. New materials that imitate hardwood are becoming more popular. These materials are marketed under brand names like Pergo and Formica, among others, and are usually made of wood or composition wood materials laminated with designs that simulate wood, marble, or ceramic tile. Ceramic tile is created in 1 inch by 1 inch floor tiles, and 4.25 inch by 4.25 inch tiles are often used for cove base and bullnose trim. The tiles may be glazed or unglazed, and are usually available in face-mounted or back-mounted sheets. Other floor finishes include vinyl asbestos tile, pure vinyl tile, vinyl sheets, wood tile, marble, granite, and various composite wood materials usually placed over an unfinished concrete floor or on a plywood base. Failure of the interior floor finishes can cause the dwelling to creak, lose its watertight nature, cause cracking, and create slip and fall hazards in the dwelling. Homes differ on the types of interior ceiling and wall finishes. Walls and ceilings are finished with almost any material that is available and aesthetically pleasing to the owner. These finishes can include the following. 1. Acoustical and insulating tiles that can be applied to plaster, sheetrock, plywood, or wood joists in sizes approximately 1/2 inch thick and 12 inches by 12 inches. 2. Ceramic tile in dimensions of 4.25 by 4.25 inches installed on Portland cement, using a dry set mix and tile grout, or with an organic adhesive and dry tile grout mix. 3. Plastic and metal tile in sizes 4.25 by 4.25 inches made of plastic, hammered aluminum, copper on aluminum, or stainless steel. Tiles are applied with adhesive. 4. Lath over which a coating of gypsum cement plaster is applied. The lath is nailed to the studs and the plaster applied to the lath. 5. Plastic-coated masonite is applied in sheets of thickness between 1/8 and 1/4 inches and in sizes ranging from 4 feet by 5 feet to 6 feet by 5 feet. The material is usually applied to a solid backing by adhesive. 6. Hardwood and plywood paneling is usually applied with adhesive panels 1/2 inch thick by 16 inches wide by 10 or 12 feet high. 7. Wallboard. Drywall or sheetrock is supplied in dimensions from 1/4 inch to 5/8 inch thick by 6 foot to 14 foot sections 4 feet wide. The sheets are nailed to studs and joists, with the joints between the sheets filled with plaster, taped, and sanded. Improper or defective installation of interior wall coverings can allow the growth of fungi or mold, cause cracking in the finishes, allow the entry of unwanted outside air and drafts, and otherwise make living in the dwelling less than pleasant, if not injurious to health. After the basic finishes are placed, then most dwellings will use either paint or wallpaper to effect a finish to the walls and ceilings. There is paint for almost every type of surface and surface condition. The large variety makes it impractical to consider each type of paint. Whatever type of paint is selected can be applied by brush, roller, or spray gun. Most wall coverings used in normal practice are not really wallpapers. Wallpaper is a paper material that may or may not be coated with a washable plastic. The products used in most modern construction, although still called wallpapers, are actually composed of a vinyl on a fabric backing, not a paper backing. Some vinyl fabric coverings come pre-pasted. Vinyl coverings with non-woven fabric, woven fabric, or synthetic fiber backing are fire, mildew, and fade resistant. The coverings can be stripped from plaster walls with little difficulty, while those coverings with a paper backing must be steamed or scraped from the walls. Vinyl coverings may also be stripped from gypsum wallboard. However, unless the vinyl covering has a synthetic fiber backing, it is likely that the wallboard paper surface may be damaged. If the paper backing that holds the gypsum in place is damaged or destroyed, the entire structure of the wall can be compromised and pose a hazard to person and property. Depending on the materials used, some paint and wall coverings can fail to provide the protection desired. Claims for construction defects can arise from these materials when they fail to perform as designed. Improperly prepared interior finishes may prevent paint or wall coverings from adhering to the walls. Improperly installed wall coverings may allow moisture to exist behind the wallpaper, the plaster, the drywall, or simply behind the paint, and encourage mold or other fungal or bacterial growth. Exterior paint is a moisture barrier that protects the interior of dwellings from moisture seeping through the exterior cladding. Failure to use an elastomeric or other water-resistant paint may be the basis for a construction defect suit when water intrudes into the walls and eventually into the interior of the dwelling. Elastomeric high-performance exterior paint is a high-performance, long-lasting exterior paint designed to withstand fluctuations in tropical climatic conditions. Its dry paint film has an inbuilt elasticity coupled with excellent anti-algal and antifungal properties. In addition, failure or defective installation of miscellaneous exterior items can cause damage to the dwelling, other structures, or the occupants, and these include awnings, canopies, caulking, cupolas, decks, fences including basket weave, chain link, picket or screen, snow and split rail, fiberglass panels, garage doors including aluminum, steel, fiberglass, and wood, glass siding doors, hot tubs, patios, polyurethane film, porches, shutters, stairs, suspended ceilings of acoustical tile, or slide-lock grid systems and swimming pools. Construction defect lawsuits are almost ubiquitous. To deal with such litigation, it is necessary for the lawyer or the insurance claims person to understand construction and the parts needed to build a structure. This and the previous two videos concerning construction elements work to provide information needed as adapted from my books Construction Defects and Insurance, which is an 8-volume treatise on insurance and construction defects. This video was adapted from volume 1 of the 8-volume treatise, all of which are available as both Kindle books and as paperbacks from Amazon.com. If you found this video to be interesting or useful to you or your colleagues, please pass it on. It's free. And please also subscribe to my Rumble channel, my YouTube channel, my blog, and my Substack account so that you can be advised of future videos and future blog postings. Thank you for your attention.